Hello everybody, Celestia here. Link to my DeviantArt in the description below and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also it's going to contain my personal opinion about MLP future episodes. So if you don't like stuff like that, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I know that we are going to get a Chrysalis episode or a Changeling episode, but I really do want her to interact with the main 6 or Starlight. I really do feel like there's some potential for Starlight to be, tempted to go back and, try to take over Extrovert with, her and her help. I also would like to have a Discord episode with Starlight Glimmer again, because I really do feel like he needs an introduction to her and she needs an introduction to him. And I also feel like Discord could maybe find it very amusing that she can do, stuff with cutie marks, and, Discord would probably have a great laugh of switching, Luna and Celestia's cutie marks around or something, like that. Where we can see that he's not, completely reformed yet. I still believe that they two have a very long way to go, but I actually feel like Chrysalis could manipulate both of them, both, Starlight Glimmer and Discord. I'm not quite sure about Discord because he already got fooled by, other things. So yeah, I really do feel like he knows that he's not going to be fooled again, and stuff like that. An interesting dynamic I would also thinking about could be a great idea was that if I don't know if Queen Chrysalis knows that Luna once were Nightmare Moon, but I really do feel like a Chrysalis Luna episode could also be very nicely. Maybe she's the one tempted to, go back and, revisit Nightmare Moon again, but finds out that, that he already have accepted, her darker side, or how to say that she accepted the Tantabus, but I do believe that Nightmare Moon is something completely different from this, and it could also make it very interesting for Chrysalis because she's, feeding out of love, and, Nightmare Moon was... Well, Luna got possessed by Nightmare Moon because she had the lack of love, or how to say that, the lack of attention from the ponies in Ponyville, and maybe, Chrysalis is like, well, I need love too, she would completely understand Luna. She could also understand Starlight. I definitely also feel like she could understand Cadence now. She's the Queen of Love, or how to say that, Princess of Love. I'm sorry. I'm still seeing them as queens, even though that they're only princesses. But yeah, I really feel like that could be a very good dynamic with Queen Chrysalis, and I also would like to have some backstory to Queen Chrysalis or to Sombra. Maybe also some backstory for Discord. I really do feel like the evil parts of the story, or the evil entities like Queen Chrysalis or Sombra, or stuff like that, is just hidden away, and we only see small glimpses of it here and there. For example, the stuff with Discord and stuff like that, we should see small glimpses of the past, and I really want to see more. I really wanted to explore more things. Something I would really want to also maybe see was more dynamic between, Celestia and Luna. I do feel that we missed the opportunity in this later episode, and I feel like they're teasing us for something into the future, where they may have a episode, both sisters, where we actually see what they're doing when, on a normal basis. So we know that they're also taking care of big perils and stuff like that, because I don't believe that it's only Twilight and her friends that does something. I do believe that they take care of some threats, but I actually believe that Celestia and Luna are the ones that are taking care of the bigger threats that there is, or how to say that, imagine that. I don't know, but it could certainly make sense if we had some more explanation with them. Also maybe some background story about, magic and how it works. More backstory about, the thing I feel like we're missing. There was this armored brook pony that Twilight was talking about that had these magical elements, and she reminded herself that she only had 8 magic relics and a staff was not a part of them. I actually believe that the Alicorn amulet and the book is 2 of those relics, but then Starlight or Twilight would have recognized them, so I don't believe that they are in the right form of what they're supposed to be. Something that could be interesting was if Metal Brook actually came to Ponyville and tried to make friends with Starlight, and she had like magical item that could change the way that her life was, so she could actually switch lives with Twilight or some of the other main 6 that she would like to switch lives with. I'm not quite sure if that would work, but I actually feel like we have the potential for a lot of great new stories and a lot of different dynamics that would work really well. Actually, a full-on Celestia episode, and I talked about this before. I would really love to see that because she's my favorite princess still. I'm not quite sure. I would love to see a full episode just about Chrysalis. I really feel like it could be a compilation of all of the evil ones that is in Equestria. Maybe a combination of Chrysalis, Sombra, and Discord. Backstory. It could be very interesting to see, and or maybe just a backstory about how Equestria was made and founded and all of this stuff. I know that we have heard the story through Applejack's grandma, but I really do want to have other story through maybe Celestia's eyes. She was alone. She banished Luna to the moon for 1,000 years. How she handled the alone time, and how she handled to rule alone and stuff like that. I would really love to see more background stories and more explanation. I would also love to see new episodes with Discord and Starlight Glimmer and Cadence and Celestia Luna and also Chrysalis. I would also really love to see King Sombra come back. I really am still on the bandwagon that he has the potential for coming back, because he is Shadow and Shadow never dies, but that's just my interpretation, and his horn, survived the blast and stuff like that. But still, it's just my interpretation of the episodes and something I really want to see. Maybe it's something that would never happen, but yeah. But that's actually all for today. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. And do remember to have fun. Yeah, okay, bye.